Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are enjoying the content, please make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed. So we're going to jump into this live that Olivia did a couple of days ago. I did not watch the entirety of this live because it was just a lot of her just cussing at her kids left and right, just speaking just in a hateful way to them. The way she was talking down on her children, she made Robin cry, and it was just so embarrassing the way that, she does her kids while she's on live. Like, she just really don't care, and it shows. And I just could not watch anymore. But we're going to cover just a little bit of this live, so let's go ahead and jump right in.
What am I? Alright? Bro.
You're Eva.
Eva?
Eva.
What am I? Alright? Bro.
You're Eva. You're Eva.
Yeah, I had to make sure I replayed that for you guys. I listened to that probably over 10 times, that little piece right there. And Olivia literally just cut the live on. Literally just cut the live on. And she thinks it's cute, once again, to teach him, what am I, a roach statement. And right out the gate, AJ calls Olivia, his mother, evil. Again, y'all cannot make this up. This little boy, 3-year-old AJ, called Olivia evil. And you will hear she says it back like she's confused, like, evil? And she looks at the camera and he repeats it, evil. But she intentionally tries to mispronounce what he said. And she says, Ebo. You knew exactly what that little boy said, and you know exactly what he called you. You were shocked that he said it, for one, but you was embarrassed that he said it while you was on live. And what did I tell you in the last video? I told y'all God's hands is over that little boy, and God is using AJ to bring exposure to his own mother. You think it's by coincidence that a 3-year-old would ask his mama, are you a bee? And then turn around and tell his mama that she's evil? Yeah. The way she loves to gloat over the fact that AJ is so smart and AJ can speak so well. Here you go, Olivia. AJ is very smart and he speaks very well. And guess what? God is using him to say what needs to be said to you. Because you're not listening to what God is telling you through other people. So he's going to use your own 3-year-old child to do it for him. And as I have stated before, if God can use a donkey to bring correction and judgment to a whole man, you think God can't use a 3-year-old child to bring correction and judgment to you? Okay. Keep watching, because we definitely watching. And I see what God is doing.
Cause I need you now more than ever.
Hello, guys. Hello, you guys. Welcome to my video.
Welcome to your videos.
Welcome to my video.
Welcome to his videos.
Hi, guys. Welcome to my video.
Welcome to his videos.
Just real quick.
Hi, Lonnie Nicole.
Yeah.
I need you now more than ever.
What's up? My favorite.
Oh, my little chunky monkey baby. My little chunky monkey baby. She just woke up. Say hi. Say hi, Kailani. Show him the tooth you lost yesterday. She lost her tooth yesterday.
Hi, you guys. Hi, AJ. Hi to the beautiful. Hi, you guys.
Hey, Rye. Hey, Kai. Hey. Hi, Rye. Hi, Kai. My Rye, Rye, my Kai, Kai. My baby girl.
Jen, can you give me some money? Because I lost my tooth.
Don't say that. I'm so sure.
Why?
Jen's not even on here, first of all.
Oh. Mommy!
Hey, Kai, Kai.
Mommy! Mommy!
Hiya.
Mommy!
What?
Is Jen on the phone?
No, Jen's not on here.
Hey,
Love their Auntie Jen, don't they? Jeez Louise.
Mommy,
What?
can you give me the money for my tooth?
You don't have no teeth. All your teeth, none of your teeth fell out. Abu, wake up from your nap. Did you have a good nap? Look at her, she was sweating.
I tell you, kids do not have no shame whatsoever. Ryan said, "Can Jen give me some money since I lost my tooth?" So with that statement, I'm wondering, actually, I'm pretty certain that Jen has been around even the 3 Webb kids as well. I wonder how often she's been around them though, because for Ryan to ask that question, but I don't know. But I did find that interesting that Ryan said that, and Liv said that is their auntie Jen. So interesting that she's given Jen a auntie position in her children's life. Okay.
What?
How much Ryan looks like.
Mommy,
She looks like me.
Mommy,
That's what they just said. They said they never know how much Ryan looks like you. I said, I know.
Mommy.
What, baby?
Can you get the money for
You know what's funny though? The last
for
time, yeah, I'll give you money for your tooth. The last time I saw her dad, or one of the last times I saw her dad, I'm talking about you. I never noticed how much Ryan looks like her dad too, though, because I always thought she looked just like me. But like, she resembles Gerard too, and like sometimes Gerard will make a face and it looks like Ryan. So she definitely looks like both of us.
Alright, chinny.
Okay, let's go. Everybody out. I gotta go back in my closet. Can you take her?
Can I play?
Take her. Take her. Hold her for a second so I can get up. Take Chin. Ryan has the most beautiful eyes and smile. I know. And look at these eyebrows, honey. So perfect. I want your eyebrows. I wish I had your eyebrows. She's so beautiful. Why are you so beautiful? Why are you so beautiful, Ryan? Ryan, why are you so beautiful? Look at that face, girl. Okay, AJ, give me my phone.
Mommy, look.
Yes, I
Here Olivia goes again, being very inconsiderate of all of her children. Because first off, that was so cringy. AJ recorded Olivia saying Ryan is so beautiful, and it was playing on a loop. It just kept saying Ryan is so beautiful, Ryan is so beautiful. And the fact that she made it a point to speak on Ryan's beauty in front of Robin, because Robin was in there when she was talking about how beautiful Ryan is, how much she loves her eyebrows. Yeah, she was in there. And it's like, we already seen in the past how that made Robin feel when when her mother would read a comment about Ryan being beautiful, and she would read it out loud in front of Robin. And we heard Robin say, "Well, what about me?" So here it is, she's doing it again in front of Robin. And I thought it was so nasty of her. It's like she was all cool and content, Olivia was, when Ryan and AJ was in there. She was all smiles, she was all cool. And as soon as Robin walked in, she's like, "Okay, y'all gotta get out." And then she fusses at Robin to take Kalani. And she's like, "Take Kalani so I can get up." Why you just couldn't put Kalani down and get up? Like, again, you make it so obvious that you use that girl. You use that girl to do the things that you don't want to do. And one of them is being bothered with your own children. And, you heard Robin ask her, "Can I go play?" And she says, "No. You need to take Kai." So once again, Robin can't even be a kid and play like Christian can. Christian can go outside and play with his friends. Ryan can play. But when it comes to Robin, Robin has to stay in the house, and she has to tend to AJ and Kalani while Olivia does whatever she wants to do. It's very sad.
My boys aren't listening today either. They're just hard-headed. They're hard-headed as hell. And ladies, you do whatever the hell you need to do to keep their asses safe. Beat their ass, smack them, scream at them, do whatever the hell you need to do. I'm not playing that shit.
Wow. Olivia has been coming on this internet more now than she has before, making it a point to say that she's not meant to be relatable. Her channel is not meant to be relatable. But yet she can influence her viewers in this negative way by instructing them to beat, smack, and scream at their kids just to make them listen. You're right about not being relatable, but when it comes to the influence that you have over young women, it's disgusting that you would encourage mothers of all ages to beat, smack, and scream at their kids. But you're a good mother.
Let something happen to my kids. You think I'm evil, you think I'm a crazy bitch now. Let something happen to my kids.
Y'all, I want y'all to pay attention to what this little boy is doing. He intentionally lifts his shirt up and he's twerking. He is twerking. This little boy is mimicking what he has seen his mother do. Not only is it embarrassing that you have your 3-year-old walking around in your live stream wearing a diaper, not a pull-up, a diaper. But this little boy is pulling his shirt up and is shaking his behind, looking into the camera. Because he knows this is what you do, Olivia. Shaking your behind in front of the camera, and you got your son acting like you, a female. This is insanity. That this is the type of behavior that you are influencing your son to do. Can y'all imagine him twerking at daycare? Or him twerking in pre-K or kindergarten? This boy definitely needs some direction. Because this is not it. And it's just going to get worse, Olivia. If you don't stop doing the stuff you do in front of that little boy. He's a boy. He needs to act like a boy, Olivia. Not a girl. Not a ratchet female. This is so ridiculous.
I'm really gonna be a crazy ass bitch. AJ, what are you doing?
Mommy, this Kalani.
What's Kalani's? Yeah, that's Kalani's. I gotta pick it up. It dropped. No, this is an apartment. It's not small, but it's not big. It's not big enough for us. I need a bigger place. Coming soon. Loading. They're getting me a big ass house. I'm looking at everything now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, bro. I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay, I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm gonna get a big enough place, big ass backyard. I said no. You can't go outside. Stop asking.
I'm smacking.
Okay, don't. You kill it.
I can't see you.
Well, it's flying around. I just seen it.
Hey, go here with Mommy.
No, don't come in here with Mommy. Mommy's cleaning.
Cheese?
You want me to make you mac and cheese?
Yeah.
I said what I said, Christian. Don't ask me again.
I can't see.
No, that's too bad. You're supposed to try to stand and go over that.
What about that human flower?
I don't know.
I mean outside.
I don't care if it's outside. It's up to you.
I mean outside.
Okay. When I have to go look and find you, we gotta find it. So, kill it.
Yeah, y'all.
I don't care.
Mommy. I'm gonna do it.
You don't have to do it. No, you cannot.
Why?
You're gonna keep wanting snacks on top of snacks on top of snacks. You want mac and cheese and a hot dog?
No, I want that.
No, you can't have no more snacks. You already had a bar. You already had muffins. No more snacks for you. That's it. Tell me when you're hungry and you want a meal. I'll make you a meal.
Mommy, you can't don't stop. Mommy.
What happened?
Mommy, I want mac and cheese. I want that. You want mac and cheese? Come on, let's put you in your seat. Mommy, mac and cheese. Mommy, sit. Mommy, chill, bro. Nobody wants to see mommy.
better tell your daughter to get some tougher feelings.
Okay.
You do that crybaby shit right here. You have to understand, Olivia. Well, you guys should already understand that because you guys see it for your own eyes. I am a single mother, okay, of 5 kids. 5. When you become a single mom, you have to become way harder than you've ever been before, okay? Because you are now in your home, the mom and the dad, okay? So yeah, I don't do that. I try my best not to do the soft shit. Okay? I can't. There's no room for that. The softer you are, the more they walk all over you. That's how it goes.
So there was a commenter that basically called Olivia out for the way she talks to her kids. Mind y'all, I am taking pieces of this live because this was a 5-hour live and I did not want to watch the whole live. But Olivia pretty much has been just fussing, cussing at her children. And the commenter basically called her out on it. And Olivia's response to that is she's a single mother with 5 kids, which means she has to be a mother and a father. And because she's a single mother with 5 kids, she has to act that way to her children in order for them to mind her. But the fact that Olivia just said that, it really makes no sense because even though she's cussing and fussing at her children and raising her voice at them, they still ain't listening. So how is it that the technique that you are using is supposed to work when you're not? It's not working. Like, we clearly see your children are not listening. AJ don't listen to you. So what makes you think the 3 older children are going to listen to you? So obviously, you making that statement to say you have to act that way instead of being, soft-spoken, it just doesn't make sense because they're not listening to you even when you threaten to beat them, smack them, you cussing at them, using all type of foul language at them, being very harsh and cold-hearted towards them. None of it is working. So I really disagree with you because, yeah, if you are soft-spoken and passive, yeah, people are going to walk over you. But you can be soft-spoken and stern at the same time. You can be soft-spoken and yet get your point across and your children understand what it is. You do not have to threaten your children. You do not have to cuss at your children. You do not have to yell at your children to get your children to respect you and to do what you say. You just don't know what you're doing. And it's the fact that, once again, you are influencing young mothers to think that this is correct parenting. And you are influencing even older women to be okay and content in how they are raising theirs. Because I'm pretty sure some of the women that are watching you, that rally on the side of you, who support you through all your foolishness and your neglect and abuse over there, they're doing the same thing to their kids. So for them to see you doing it, it gives them the permission to think that they're doing something right over there too in their own household. But this is ridiculous. That this is your mindset when it comes to parenting, which is why the court ordered you to begin with to take parenting classes. You really need to take some because you don't know what you're doing.
You know why they listen to their dad? And they're yes sir over there? It's because he beats their ass. I don't beat their ass over here. You know what I mean? That's what you do when you want a child to listen to you. You either talk your head off to them, talk, in hopes that they will listen and understand you and have enough respect to listen to you. Or you terrorize them. You scare them into fucking listening to you. So I choose not to do the second option. So that's why you hear me screaming and yelling and screaming and yelling and yelling and screaming. Because they won't listen.
Move away from Georgia. Move. You did that too.
It's up to you. Everybody parents how they fucking parent.
I mean, that's true. Everybody does parent differently. But you can parent your children correctly and may have a different parenting style than the next woman. But when you are incorrectly parenting your child, it's wrong. And just because you want to make it seem like what you're doing over there is just different type of parenting, no, it's wrong parenting. That's what it is. There's nothing, I mean, yeah, it's different if you want to look at it on the surface, but to the core of how you parent is just downright wrong. And it's like the way you use the word beat It's like you enjoy using that word, because my thing is, you're trying to make it seem like the only reason why Gerard is able to have the children respect him and do what he tells them is because he's beating them over there. He's some kind of way terrorizing them over there. Like, it's very weird and bizarre that you would choose those words. But there's a difference between beating a child versus disciplining a child, spanking a child. When you are beating a child, that's abuse. When you are disciplining a child in your anger, that's when you're beating and abusing your children. You don't ever spank your child when you are in the heat of being angry at your child. When you're mad at whatever it is they did, you don't spank them in the midst of that, because you have not checked your emotions. You have not gotten yourself to a place mentally where you can rationally discipline your child. Because if you're angry, that anger is going to come out in how you are disciplining that child. But if you are waiting until you have settled down in your emotions and you're not angry, and you sit your child down and you talk to them about what it is that they just did that they should not have done, and then you choose to spank them if it warrants a spanking, because everybody believes differently in spanking. But there's a right and a wrong way when it comes to that. Everything that a child does that's wrong behavior does not require a spanking. Sometimes you can just punish your child and take privileges away. You can't go outside and play. You can't watch TV. You can't have your electronics. You can't talk on the phone. You can't have a treat. You can't watch TV. There are different ways. You can't play the video game. There are so many different ways you can get your point across and discipline your children. But what you do, you go straight to cussing at them. You go straight to yelling at them because you're angry, and you take your anger immediately out on all of your children, even Kalani. Even Kalani, who just started walking, you take your anger and frustration out on her as well. That's abusive.
I ever movie.
Best believe. The parent that doesn't resort to beating their ass with belts and such things, they end up respecting more when they get older. Because they understand, I could have beat your ass left, right, and center, but I chose not to. I chose instead to respect it.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Now AJ is walking around with these little pads on his chest area, acting as if they're boobs. I couldn't make out everything he was saying, but it definitely sounded like he was saying boobs. So he's looking at the camera once again because he know what he's doing, and he's putting these pads up against his chest, acting as if these are boobs. Oh Lord.
See, like this.
Can I eat all that?
No. I ate like a little bit.
Good. You guys want hot dogs? Okay, Christian, then go find yourself something else to do, son. You want me to give you something to do? I can give you something to do.
No.
Here, why don't you get all this stuff over here and organize it for mommy? Separate it. If you want something to do so bad. Ew, don't put anything on that. You throwing pillows? You had one job, sir, and that was to listen to me when you went outside, and you don't, and you didn't. You're with a whole grown-up? A grown-up that I don't know and can be a whole psychopath? I don't think so. You know all those datelines that I watch? All that shit I watch on TV about the kids being kidnapped and hurt? Yeah, they're with a whole grown-up still that are psychopaths. Okay? You don't know that. And you don't give nobody the opportunity to find out. I will meet the grown-ups that you're fucking around. You don't make that decision, I do. Move out of the way. So sure. Don't ask me that shit no more. Don't talk about it no more. I'm done talking about it. He's a whole grown-up. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh no. That was the person that came to our house.
No, it wasn't.
No. No. The boy, the grown up with the backpack playing music all day.
My God.
She went in our house and
Is that real for real?
yes, she went out with the dog.
Then who do you call? Or me?
Wow. Y'all, I honestly feel like her acting all shocked, like, are you for real? He came here. It just seemed like she was doing it for the camera because, once again, the camera caught her in a situation where it shows neglect. It shows that she's not paying attention to what her children are doing and who is around her children when they are over her house. So when she made it seem like, oh my gosh, are y'all for real? It didn't seem genuine to me at all. It seemed like she was putting on for the camera because, like I said, she was embarrassed. But it's very problematic. And do y'all remember when she was throwing that little, I guess you want to call it a birthday party for AJ? And there was somebody that knocked on the door and they were asking for Christian. I said in that video, I said that sounded like a man. It sounded like a grown man. Like, that didn't sound like no child. I clearly said that in the video. So you mean to tell me that Christian has been playing around with this man? A grown up? According to Christian, he said he's a whole grown up. When Christian was over Olivia's house and he had went missing and Olivia was outside yelling and cussing for Christian and he was over somebody's house, we don't know who that person's house was. Was it the grown up? Like, it's these reasons right here as to why I cannot understand why Gerard continues to let his children go over to his mother's house. Not only was she letting her children go to the pool unattended, when anything could have happened. They could have been kidnapped. They could have drowned. They could have been seriously injured. And there are no adults watching them. Now she has Christian just wandering around outside, playing with whoever. And you can hear Ryan explaining what she knew about the situation. She said he was a grown man walking around with a backpack on who played video games all day. That's what she said. She said he came to her house. Something with the dog. He was with the dog. And Olivia's like, are you serious? If that happened, who are you supposed to call? You know the first name that came out of Christian's mouth? It wasn't her. It was Robin. And then she said, and me. But you be on the live. You be on YouTube live, fussing and cussing at a camera, doing your makeup, making up all type of stuff because you just have to be on camera. You just have to have some type of attention. Every time they are over your house, that's what you're doing. You're on the internet. And your kids are doing God knows what with whomever they are around. And you don't know what's going on. You have no clue because you don't have your eyes on them. It only takes a second for something to go left when it comes to your children. Predators know how to get access to kids when they know that they are not being watched by their parents. That's why they're called predators, Olivia. They don't need a whole lot of time with your children. Y'all, this has bothered me on so many levels because she is so dumb. Like, she just continues to put her children in harm's way. You letting strangers keep coming into your home around your innocent children. But you want to come on here talking about the next woman is letting their kids be touched by another man. But look at all the compromising situations you done put your innocent children in for years. How many random men have been around your children? And you want to get on here and talk about, ain't nothing happened to my kids. I wouldn't let that happen. How would you know? Because most of the time when you letting randoms into your home, you're drunk. You're only thinking about one thing. You're not looking at the fact that these could be predators waiting for your behind to pass out and then they go mess with your child. Just dumb. You are so reckless when it comes to your children. You are not protective at all. Y'all, I'm sorry. I feel like I may be going a little long-winded here, but it just bothers me so bad that this is why so many children are having experiences and being messed with at a very young age. It's because of parents like this that don't watch their children, that don't protect their kids. You don't know what's going on. Wow.
He looked like. Let me see what she said though. Obviously, I'm here and I'm subscribed because I like to hear you weirdos. I made a comment. All she does is yell. It's the truth. I'm subscribed. Heard. Yeah, I do yell. I yell a lot. I know I do. That's an observation. That's fine. You can make an observation. I do yell. If I didn't want you guys to hear me yell, I would mute it every time I yelled. But I keep it real. And not because I'm so transparent. I want to be so real and relatable. No, because I don't have time to keep muting shit for you guys. And I don't care how you guys feel that I yell. You know? So, like, yeah. I sure do. I sure do. I yell all the time. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So I ask again, what is yelling at your children doing for you? How is it helping the situation? Are your children listening to you? Is it making them respect you? Is it making them mind you? Because clearly we all see different. You gotta do what you gotta do, but yet what you're doing is not helping anything. If anything, you're injuring them. You're psychologically injuring them. You're abusing them because of how you're constantly yelling, fussing, cussing. Like, y'all.
I don't know why y'all are in my room. What you guys in here for? Are you guys gonna help me? Because if I see you guys in my room, go eat your food because you're not even done eating. See, you come in here, then everybody comes in here. You see how that works? I came here because you're gonna have to have this on mute. So, is that what you want to do? You want to watch something on mute? Pick this up and pick this up. See, I see you guys and I start giving you things to do. If you stay out of my sight, I won't give you guys stuff to do. Just get out of my sight. Good, AJ. No. When you get back with your dad and your mom, ask them to take you out.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Ooh.
You gotta lick on me. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Turn it down. You're not funny. You're not. See, when you start not listening, then I get mad. Turn it down. Turn it. I said mute, and you already don't have it on mute.
No, Robin.
And now you're turning it up.
No, Robin got the remote.
Yeah, I know Robin got the remote.
Tell Robin.
I did tell Robin.
Hi, baby. Hi,
Well, you don't need to hear nothing. You can do exactly what you're doing on here on your iPad.
It's big.
Okay, whose problem is that? Is that my problem or is that your problem? You should have kept it charged.
Mommy, your light not working?
Yeah, my light is working. I know you busy. Oh, with the little ones. I just want to know, do you know Jasmine and do y'all be think through content? Wait, what? She said block. Whoa, fuck! I know you're not asking me about the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I know you're not asking me about Quasimodo. That's such old news. Get the fuck out of here. It's like you guys want me to talk shit. Get out of here. That's not even worth my time.
Probably.
Don't say nothing.
No, I was gonna say.
Don't say nothing.
No, it's not.
Don't.
Can you pause?
Say.
Can you pause?
Die!
You see that one?
No, you don't need to say nothing.
We're
We're not talking about Quasimodo. We're not doing it. People are so bored.
I mean, I guess people are going to just be messy like that anyway because they love seeing a back and forth. And when you have people that are very toxic like that, yeah, they're definitely going to try to start stuff because they know Olivia doesn't like Jasmine. So The fact that they commented what they did, Olivia did not have to read the comment out loud. She didn't even have to address it. She could have overlooked the comment and kept it pushing. But her being her, she had to say something. And I really don't like the fact that she has really turned her kids against Jasmine. And here it is, you got Robin inserting herself in the situation, and Robin don't even know what went down. She only knows her mother's version. And I think it's sad that Olivia is, once again, negatively influencing her children to act a certain way, and she's not correcting her. Yeah, she kept telling her don't say anything, but yet it still came across like she was instigating it because she's still calling Jasmine names. And Robin knows who she's talking about. But whatever it was that Robin wanted to say, Olivia didn't want her to say it on camera. I just think this is sad because Olivia is really teaching Robin, and has been, honestly, teaching Robin to be just like her. And I really hope and pray Robin does not grow up to be like her. And this is another example of why I question why it is that these kids are still being allowed to go over to their mother's house when clearly she is neglectful and she is a very bad influence over them. Like, you're allowing your children to be raised by a woman who does not care what type of behavior she shows around them. Because unfortunately, children become whatever the environment is around them because it's learned behavior. And that's why I pray over her children, because I know what can potentially happen, but I'm praying that it doesn't.
Robin, stay in a child's place, bitch, you're blocked. Don't ever talk to my child. Period. You never address my child. Don't ever address my kid. You can address me, but don't ever address my child.
Y'all see what I'm saying? So because Robin heard her mother defend her in the comments, and I'm not saying that, Olivia can't defend her children, but it's the fact that what the commenter said was true. Robin does need to stay in a child's place, and I'm addressing you, Olivia. Olivia, your daughter Robin needs to stay in a child's place. Because a lot of the stuff that she does insert herself into is grown business. She's a child. She should not be involved in grown business. And the fact that Robin heard her mother defend her the way that she did, Robin said, clock that T. Yeah. I just feel that, once again, this is very much problematic, and you are influencing your daughter to be like you. Now, you may think that's cute, but it's not, because you're teaching your daughter to be a bully. You're teaching your daughter to, be disrespectful. Children need to understand the difference between, having certain communication with peers of their age versus when it comes to adults. A child should always know that they cannot insert themselves in grown business. And you're teaching her that there are no boundaries there.
I'll address my own child, thank you. You are a child, so hush. A preteen is a child, baby.
Preteen is like a teenager. Is not.
Christian, go get my pants out of my office, please. Thank you, baby. She's probably a fan. You said she's probably a watcher that hasn't seen it in a while. I don't care if she is a watcher that hasn't seen it in a while. There is enough fucking. Sorry, excuse me, my language. There's enough people who record everything I say on this platform that you can go look it up and see for yourself. You're not going outside, so don't ask me again.
There's nobody doing anything. Everybody's down there. Walter came outside. Yeah, he must have got off.
What did Walter tell us last time when we went to the store and you guys were being disrespectful? What did Walter say? He said, man, one of their friends came with us to the store. And he was like, man, you talk to your mom like that? If I talked to my mom like that, she would have beat me up a long time ago. My mom just waits for the moment I say something to her so she could beat me up. Yeah. You better be lucky that you don't have a mama like that. You better be lucky. Your ass would be beat every 5 seconds. That was the case. AJ's so cute. I know. Why don't don't you guys go into the other room and chill together? Why don't you guys go do something? Go do a drawing contest or something.
No.
Go see who's the best drawer.
No, I don't.
I'll tell you what to draw, and then you guys draw it, and I'll rate it.
We don't draw.
Get creative. Where's your what's that thing we used to have back in the day? We used to have a imagination. Damn, your children, go have an imagination. Go play lava. Go play
You gotta play football. If we do play lava, we like sit your butts down somewhere.
No, I won't. Go play lava in your room. The hell?
That little.
Oh well, go do something. Go find something to do. Go figure it out. When we were kids, we didn't even have what you guys have. We didn't have all this technology stuff that we could go like this. No phones. We made stuff up. We would make up a whole scenario in our head. We were I don't know. Look, you're not even charging this, and you're on 16%.
I was charging it, and you just took it off the charger.
Oh, wow.
Leave my stuff alone. And I just threw this on my finger. Look at that. Mom, you ain't go outside.
It's fine.
When you was a kid?
Yeah, of course we stayed outside. It wasn't like that back in the day.
It was calling for some.
And they weren't snatching up kids for sports, okay? Yeah, they do it for fun these days. They snatch y'all up, okay? We didn't even have Amber Alert. We didn't have none of that. So you're staying your ass in the house, and that's that on that. Go find something to do. Get out of my face, or I'm going to give you something to do. You can choose. There's nothing to do. There's a lot to do. You can help mommy with a lot.
I have ice cream.
Hell to the no. Did you eat out your things? Ew, if you snap your teeth one more time.
I do, Mommy.
Ew, then you did it again. Christian, get your ass over here. Okay, good. Alright, cool. Bye. See you later. Adios.
Wow. I feel like wow just keeps coming out of my mouth every time I react to this girl. I mean, I don't understand why does this girl talk to her kids the way that she do? You have the privilege of at least being able to see your children over the weekend. And yet, all we keep hearing from you every time your kids are over your house, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out, get out, get out. Like, this is ridiculous. And how much y'all want to bet AJ gonna start saying hell to the no? That was your response to your 3-year-old child because he asked for ice cream. You just couldn't say no. You couldn't say no, wait till after you eat your dinner. You had to say hell to the no. Girl, just trifling. And it's like, why is it every time your children are over your house, you decide you want to clean? You couldn't do this before you got your kids. You got Monday through Thursday to plan a weekend for your children. You got Monday through Thursday where you can write out a list of things that y'all can do together. You can actually put some effort into spending quality time with your children. Each day they're going to be with you. But yet you choose to cut the camera on and decide to clean and boss them around and tell them what they need to do to help you. They are not your little slaves, Olivia. They're not your maids. They're not your helpers. They're your children. And I know they get tired of having to always come over to your house and be made to clean and babysit. Never doing anything fun. Not spending no quality time with them for the whole weekend without cutting a camera on, going on YouTube or TikTok. Girl, this is sad.
Mommy. And then man up.
Okay, you know that bag that's by the front door, the black bag? Go put this stuff in there for me, please. I have to take it to the Sunday shop. These are all my shorts. Nice is in here. If you get off of me now. Thank you.
Olivia, you are a sad person. You are very sad and miserable. This little boy was trying to show you affection, and you didn't even know what he was trying to do. He was on you, trying to be affectionate, trying to get your attention. You say, get off me, AJ, get off me. But then he turns around and gives you a kiss on the cheek. Girl, you are sad. You make it to where your kids can't even love on you. You're that miserable. You're that just hardened. But if it was a man in your face, you would be grinning and smiling and cheesing from ear to ear, being all touchy and affectionate. But you can't be that way to your children. You only are that way when you are in the mood to be. Girl.
Okay, I do gotta get some shit. Now everybody got a job. You want some shit? You want something to do? You so fucking bored? Okay, now everybody got some shit to do. Everybody. Even fucking babies. Everyone's doing some shit. I'm so bored. What? What do I want? What do I supposed to sweep? Everything outside. That's what. Everything outside. Take a goddamn trash bag in the dustpan and sweep it up in the dustpan and put it in the bag. Okay? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Robin, I don't care about none of that. You're bored? I gave you something to do. So get it done. Mama's house? Yeah. You gonna clean that? You gonna stay busy. I'm gonna fucking you scrubbing walls. You gonna be scrubbing them walls, honey. Thank you. Or you can get out my face and go find you something to do. If you don't have nothing to do, I'm gonna give you something to do. That's all it is.
So because your children are bored, you punish them by making them clean. It's not your children's fault that they are bored. Because not only are you not letting them go outside, because you're too lazy to go outside with them and do something with them, take them to the park, take them somewhere, you make them stay cooped up in that house. Of course they're going to be bored. They're kids. They got a whole bunch of energy to burn off. And she said prior to this, I cut it out because, again, I'm only leaving in certain stuff because I don't want to cover this whole live. But she was like, your father says that y'all play outside all the time. And one of the kids was like, well, we play in the backyard. And she was like, oh, well, I don't have a backyard. Not yet. So it's like, you expect your kids to just entertain themselves the whole weekend when you didn't even have enough common sense to plan a weekend for them so they wouldn't be bored. But because Robin is bored, you're going to make her clean. Even to the point where she said, I'm going to have you scrubbing walls. Like, who says that to their child? Like, it's really giving, like, evil stepmother, Cinderella. Like, you're just picking on one child to do all the work, have to babysit, have to tend to your kids all the time. Like, never being able to play and be a kid. It's giving that. You're the evil stepmother. And you're making your daughter do all the labor. And you can hear Robin crying because, you know, her mother just told her she had to go outside and sweep the front porch. I just find this to be very ridiculous. I'm all for, you know, teaching your children to clean and to clean up behind themselves, but to make them clean just because you too lazy to do it yourself, because you view them as being like your little servants that you can boss around and tell them what to do, I don't agree to that at all. Because they're bored and they want to do something, this is what you give them to do. Because you don't want them in your room. And that's crazy to me because they're not with you. Pretty much the majority of the time, they are not with you. And they want to be around you. And you tell them to get out. It's the weirdest thing ever. But then you come on this internet crying, talking about how you miss your kids. How you don't get to spend a lot of time with your kids. But look what you do with the time that you do have with them. Like, make it make sense, Olivia.
They can't go outside is because people are threatening to hurt her babies. That's not why, baby. I already told you guys, I don't give a fuck about a stupid bitch on the internet. You guys, people have been threatening me since I started my YouTube. People have been in my thing. Jealous, crazy, creepy, weird ass people have been threatening me since I started, or since I blew up in, what was 2018? Yeah, people been in that Twitter fingers. You feel me? Because, you know, for one reason or another. You know? So, yeah, I don't really care about that. That's definitely not a concern of mine. My kids been outside. They're going to stay outside. We're all going to be outside this summer. Shit. I'll be outside barbecuing. The bitch who threatened me, you want to come by and get a plate, bitch? You can get a plate shoved right up your ass. Come get a plate. Yeah, I'll be outside. You feel me? Yeah, well, I'll be outside. Yeah, no. They're not going outside because they don't listen. That's why. When you act like you can't listen, then you don't go outside. That's what happens.
So someone in the comments is basically addressing the post that Olivia made where she showed an alleged email stating that they were basically threatening her and her children. This is what the commenter is referencing when they say that this is the reason why Olivia is not wanting her children to go outside. Let's address this for a moment. Let's take a look at this email. So many of you have probably already seen this, but so you can pause this, read it for yourself. But my thing is, Olivia just said she's not concerned about this, that she doesn't care. And it's very interesting that this is her response, and you will even see where she responded back to this person with the laughing emojis. She thought it was funny. And it's like for her to come on here and say, this is what happened. She received these death threats, but she's not concerned. She's not worrying about the fact that her children are just outside, just hanging around with people, not knowing where her kids are. And this is what you just experienced. And yet, you felt that you were so threatened by Jasmine that you filed a police report on her, saying that she was harassing you. And you don't feel concerned about what you just received in this email? But you knew Jasmine. You was friends with this girl. You was at her home around her children. But you were that terrified of Jasmine that you literally felt she was going to cause you bodily harm. But when it comes to this person, whoever wrote this email, allegedly you don't know who this person is. Your response was to laugh at them. And you're telling the internet that you're not concerned. Like, again, it's not making sense. To me, this would be a real concern where you're being threatened and your children are being threatened, but you don't have a concern. That's weird, right? That's very weird.
I find it strange for people to hate her like this. Girl, they can do whatever they want to do. That shit got nothing to do with me. I don't have a Chick-fil-A bag. That's either from the upstairs neighbors or the lady next door. One of the two. So I don't know whose that is, but just pick it up and just put it in the bag. Okay? Okay. Where can I put these jeans at? I guess I'll hang them. Robin, get up and do what I asked you to do. Robin, you have 3 seconds to get up. 1. Once I put these jeans at and you're still sitting in that spot. Go ahead. You could have been done already. You want to sit there and cry and complain and moan and groan. Thank you. Just finish the job, honey. That's all you gotta do. Finish the job. None of that. I bet when they're done with their little jobs, they're gonna find some shit to do. They're gonna get out of my face. I bet we won't hear them bug me again, y'all. I bet we won't. They're gonna be so busy doing whatever the hell they want to do. They're not gonna be bugging me.
Girl, now you trying to do the counting thing with Robin. That's why she stopped at 1, because she knew it wasn't gonna work. And Robin's still sitting there. And it's like, you want them, but you don't. You make it seem like you're going to get custody back of them. You're fighting for them. You're going to have them back. But when they're there, you don't want to be bothered. You don't want them in your face. You want them to find something else to do so they're not in your face, so they're not around you, they're not in your room, but yet you're fighting for them. You want your children back. Girl, you just a whole contradiction. As I've always said before, you are a whole contradiction.
It says angel. Liv skin is beautiful. Thank you, Jelly. But listen, Jelly, I thought you were supportive, but then I saw you in the ops chat talking shit about me. So I'm sorry, baby. I gotta block you again. Sorry, I already blocked one account, so I had to block another account. I don't. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna be somewhere talking shit about me and then try to be over here complimenting me and shit. We're not doing that.
If you don't watch other people's channels, how would you know that this person was in your ops chats? Very interesting.
What's up, Christian?
I'm looking for my big pillow.
Oh, I don't have a big... What, your big round pillow?
No, I'm laying on it. No.
Wait. We're not gonna fight. Please don't fight, okay, baby?
You can get your own pillow.
Leave me alone. Are you done with outside? Go finish outside because he's not done.
I am.
Hey! Pick that up. Pay attention to what you're doing. Robin, don't come in here with no stank attitude.
I'm not doing anything.
Here, bring Kailani over here. I want to see something real quick. Let me see if these shoes fit. Kailani!
Kalani.
Kailani!
What that means?
What means?
What that means?
I don't know, puppy. I don't know what you're talking about. Kailani!
No. What that means?
Come here, mama.
No.
Kailani, come here.
Go, mommy.
A little bit. Get your stanky butt over here.
Mommy.
I want to see these shoes fit you. Kailani, get over here.
Oh.
Hey, girl. Let me see if these damn shoes fit you. I don't know what you're saying. What die mean?
No. What that means?
What song means?
No. What that means?
I don't know. I don't know, baby.
No.
Don't hit Kailani.
No. What that means?
I don't know what it means, baby.
No.
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Go ask your sister.
Mommy.
What?
Quiet, huh?
It sounds like AJ was asking, what does dumb mean? Like D-U-M-B, dumb. That's what it sounded like to me. What did it sound like to y'all?
How about that?
Robin, did you bring my broom back in the house?
She told me.
No, my broom comes in the house. Because that's where I gave it to you, right? You were in the house when I gave it to you. Look how cute these damn shoes are. I don't care. You go dust it off and you bring it back in my house. It wasn't that dirty. It couldn't have been. Did you clean poop with it? Ooh, Kailani, these sandals are cute, girl. Did you clean poop with it or anything?
Look, Lucy. Come on, come on.
Robin, look at my goddamn broom, please.
Lucy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's going to be her summer hat. This is her summer hat. I was about to buy her one of these. Thank God I didn't. It probably doesn't fit her chin, huh? It don't fit?
No.
It fits her head, though.
You were so cute.
She's going to need it for the sun. Let me see, Mommy.
My lovely shoes are cute. I want you to give me these.
Let me see, Mommy. Let me see. Yes,
I want you to give me these.
To give me the sun hat.
Mommy.
Yeah. The title of this live is I Lied, right? Well, let's talk about it. What did I lie about, y'all? Stop, AJ. I'll probably like, what did you lie about, Liv?
Oh, you did not do a flip. You did not flip.
What did I lie about, y'all? I lied about drumroll, please. Hey! I lied about CPS paying for daycare. I thought it was going to be a fun little get back at the haters and rub it in their face so they don't do shit. But no, CPS doesn't pay for my daycare. Somebody commented something, and I think I screenshotted the comment. I got to look on my phone. Something about, or maybe I didn't delete the comment. They were like, Olivia, if CPS is paying for the daycare, that means that the case is still open and blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, CPS ain't paying for shit. Yeah, no. I just said that. Just to be like, haha, haters. All you did was help me. No, they offered. They were like, you know, we do a lot. We can help you guys. We can help you with a lot, blah, 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 blah. But I don't need that for shit. So, no, they don't help me pay for daycare. Actually, as a matter of fact, I have to pay the daycare right now. So, give me a minute. I gotta pay for it right now.
So Olivia is saying now that she lied about CPS paying for her daycare. My question to y'all is, do y'all believe her? Because for me, I'm pretty much like, I don't know, because it definitely seems convenient of her to say she was lying, because I know in my video I stressed the fact that for her to think that she was doing her big one by telling the people that CPS was paying for her daycare, almost to say, like, she turned the tables back on the viewers. I told her she was dumb because she didn't understand the fact that what she really did was give CPS further access into her life and her children's life. That's what I told her. And also what I said was for her to be coming on here calling women broke, but yet you was all smiles to make it seem like, oh, I got CPS paying for my child care. Like, girl, that's nothing to be flexing over, especially when you be trying to call the next woman broke. It just wasn't making sense. But because, I said that, and I know other people felt the same or had other things to say, now she's trying to make it seem as if she lied the whole time. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one. I kind of feel it's very possible that she's just saying that to be saying it because she doesn't want to look a certain way. She doesn't want to look like she's dumb, and she definitely doesn't want to look like she's actually broke. So I just find it convenient that this is what she's saying now.
I have to finish what I'm doing. Call your brother. Call your brother, Christian. Robin, call your sister. No, Kailani. Kailani, go with your sister. Let's go. I want to finish today, not tomorrow. Go. God, I'm still having to do this. Just call her, please. And I still have more to do. I have to get this together. I have to put all this shit up. You guys need to get out of my room. Kailani, come here. Kailani. Come here, Kailani. Brian, go put that wig up. Don't walk out my freaking bathroom with that wig just sitting there, or I'm gonna throw it in the trash. If you don't want it, I'll just get rid of it.
I don't.
You don't want it?
No.
Okay, put it in the trash.
She can stay over there. What if she's not in here?
Olivia, why are you fussing at your children as if they are the reason why you are cleaning your closet? It's very weird that you would wait until you have 5 children versus 2 to decide you wanted to strip your closet down. You could have did this when you only had 2 kids and while they were asleep. If you really just felt like you had to tackle your closet, but the way you're fussing at them like it's their fault, it's very weird.
With the broccoli mix.
Stop! He's so aggressive. Okay. Stop it. And if I put this down, I'm beating you up. Mommy, want that. So you should.
You know what? No.
Why?
You have to eat dinner, that's why.
I do not do anything.
You have to eat dinner.
I do not do anything.
You have to eat dinner. Listen, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna keep biting holes in the bottom of shit. Don't do that no more. Are you a dog? No, you're not. So don't do that.
Come here. Come here, my baby.
That fettuccine was so bomb, man. That shit hit for real. Hats off to the chef. Robin, Brian, Christian, what do you guys want to? I mean, not Christian. AJ, what do you want to eat for dinner? You better chop, hurry up, and let me know. I can't hear you. What do we have? We got a lot. Oh, you want me to put this pizza in the oven?
Yes.
I'll put this pizza in the oven.
Can I
It's a cheese pizza.
Can I have this?
That's your brother's. I'm pretty sure your brother put that in there.
Christian, this yours? Yes.
Okay, I'm putting cheese pizza and chicken bites.
No. Do you have more noodles? I don't want pizza. I want pizza. I don't want pizza.
I have fettuccine.
I want pizza.
I'm not making a whole thing of noodles just for you.
Why do I want that?
No,
Mommy.
I'm not making a whole thing of noodles. What did I make? Chicken bites, french fries, and pizza.
Stop. How do you keep
You just said you wanted chicken and french fries.
Then, right here. Okay, reach it. Do like this. No, like open it.
The fact that Olivia is oblivious to what Ryan is doing, like, that is dangerous. That little girl is too young to be carrying around a 15-month-old or a 16-month-old toddler. All it takes is one little slip of the finger and she loses balance and Kalani falls head first backwards on the floor. Watching that just made me extremely nervous. I understand Ryan loves her sister as she should and she wants to play with her, but carrying her like that, I just feel like that's a no-no.
AJ, stop saying my name. No. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That's Christian. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What does he want? Oh, he wants the oranges? You can have oranges. Yeah, but not those ones. Those are your brothers.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, get out of my face and get out of my kitchen.
I don't want the juice. I want the juice.
This is for AJ.
So wherever you are, you don't want your kids. Get out of my room, get out of my kitchen, get out of my closet, get out of my bathroom. Just get out, get out, get out. Get out of my face. Girl, just pathetic. And for you to again say, stop saying my name. You even hate the fact that your children are calling you mama. You don't like the fact that AJ calls you mama. Girl. So y'all, that pretty much is going to end it for this video. As y'all could see, just the pieces that I left in, it was pretty much a lot of that. And it was just giving me anxiety, just the way she was just yelling, raising her voice. Like her children were like right there and she's yelling, like she's yelling across the parking lot or something. Like it's just ridiculous. It's so chaotic in her household. There's no order. There's no structure. Nobody listens to her. She's constantly yelling, fussing, cussing. Can't just use simple language. It has to be hell to the no. It has to be hell no. You can't have this or that. It can't just be a simple no. Just a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.